Hello, welcome to our second lesson in this Atom Frenzy module. In this lesson, we'll introduce students to molecules by showing how, with just 4 types of Lego bricks, we can make a number of different objects. Also with hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon. We'll then use model atoms to show how they are attracted to each other to make molecules. To complete the activity, we'll use a range of models. In our early trials of the lessons, we found that some students did not differentiate between atoms and molecules. They thought they were the same thing. The trial teachers found that it was very important to reinforce the following points as you introduce molecules. Atoms are the building blocks of everything in our world. Everything else is made when 2 or more atoms combine together to form molecules. There are only about 100 different types of atoms. These include hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. Let's start with our Lego bricks. In the first part of the lesson, students work in groups for 5 minutes to make as many things as they can with the small number of Lego bricks they have. Pretend that our Lego bricks are atoms. This is our model. White can be hydrogen, black carbon, red oxygen, and blue nitrogen. The colours don't matter, just so long as we have 4 different ones. Okay, now let's build some hydrogen molecules. We will combine pairs of white Lego bricks. Then we'll make oxygen by comparing pairs of red Lego bricks. Oopsie. Next, we'll make nitrogen molecules by combining the blue. And let's make some carbon. Usually we see lots of carbon combined together. Now, let's build some water and carbon dioxide molecules with our Lego bricks. Notice this time we're combining different types of atoms. Water is H2O, so we use 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. There's our H2O. Carbon dioxide is CO2. This time we'll use 1 carbon and 2 oxygen atoms, like this. CO2. When different types of atoms combine, then we call this a compound. We'll now use other types of models to go over what we have just learned about how atoms combine to form molecules. We will use balls with magnets glued inside the balls and snatum atoms, which also have 1 or more magnets stuck inside each atom, to show the same atoms can combine to make elements and different atoms combine to make compounds. First, we'll start by using the snatum atoms and magnetic tennis balls to see and feel the toy molecules forming. Start by combining the same types of atoms together to make hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. Remember, these are elements. Here we have molecular hydrogen forming, molecular nitrogen forming, and molecular oxygen. When I bring 2 of the magnetic balls together, I can feel a force as the atoms come together. Then when I try to separate them, I also feel that a force is needed to pull them apart. We call this energy that is released when they come together binding energy, because it's what holds atoms together. To separate them, we need to break that binding energy. We will now make 1 more molecule. It's called water. You probably know it also as being called H2O. The H is hydrogen, and we have 2 of those, and the O is oxygen. And we can join them together like this to form our Mickey Mouse molecule. We can also do it with our ball molecules. As students use their snatum atoms or magnetic balls to make 1 water molecule, ask them to feel the atoms pulling together as each toy molecule forms. Then notice the force needed to pull them apart again. Where does this force come from? The electrical forces from the magnets, of course.